Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the KINTSUGI versus ERUPTION matchup here on the ESL League Season 44. I'm joined by Sam, aka Mizuki. My name is Tom Pickering. Let's get into this.
On to map 2. Now, bearing in mind, everyone, this is usually KINTSUGI's perma-ban. They opted to ban Ancient because it didn't go well the last time they played on it, and ERUPTION snagged up that opportunity and picked into it. So this could be devastating for KINTSUGI, and it's last chance saloon for them, at least in this best of 3.
Talking about saloons, we do have a pair of dual Berettas on fire. I thought we were going to be seeing ERUPTION run head-on into those guns, but that's not going to be the case. Instead, they opt to go over towards A. Smoke goes out over towards the library position. Long library position. Now they can push on through. Payne is going to be the key player here. Down to 5 HP. Nate follows up. He goes down. Vetchel is now last player left alive. His teammates are going to absolutely get destroyed, and so is he. Not a single player lost on the side of ERUPTION, and now we have to see a retake in a 2v5 with zero utility. They have got some armor. That's no head armor, so even then it's going to be lackluster. Wonderful God goes down. This potentially could be a clean round from the side of ERUPTION. And when I say clean, this is superb. Oh, he didn't get a headshot. He might be able to get a single kill. Coming up, it's going to be Yami though from the sidelines. He was about to get knifed, so he should be thankful for that.
Very similar start to what we saw on Overpass. ERUPTION very quickly taking control of the situation, netting themselves that first pistol round. And well, again, we saw the fruits of that on Overpass. It was a pretty one-sided affair. Still a little disappointed in KINTSUGI's performance there, but I'm hoping that we see a little bit more out of them here. This time around, they're not opting to force up like we saw on Overpass previously. Instead, sticking with the USPSs and saving that cash into the next. It'll be a gamble stack over towards the B site, and ERUPTION, look at all that util early on. They're expecting some fairly aggressive plays. Very often you'll see that on a pistol round. Teams will just completely rush out and get decimated by utility. Not KINTSUGI. They're going to wait towards the back of the site. And, I mean, to be fair, ERUPTION could just hightail it back towards the A side if they wanted to.
Yeah, well, they're going to be sitting up in their pillar positions here with the USP. And the barrage of players coming through. It's going to be the MAC-10 just cleaning the house. Not a single kill for those USP players. They had an opportunity to, but unfortunately they had to look away from the flashes, and that just allowed them to be absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I suppose it kind of delayed the inevitable for KINTSUGI to not get wiped out by utility early on in the round. At the end of the day, the result was the same. Completely overwhelmed. And another round in favor of ERUPTION. KINTSUGI, of course. Now we get to see, all right, what is the plan going to be moving forward? We've got a nice little split. 3 towards A, 2 towards B. Pretty standard, stock standard stuff. But again, ERUPTION with the exact same execute we saw in the previous round.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just go with it, especially going into your bonus round. They've got 3 MAC-10s, 2 AKs, still a lot of utility after taking control of Banana. I mean, they're having a lot of them. They can just push on through. They may get slaughtered, but at least they do get a trade-off there. Vetchel does go down. Vetchel's alive, but not for long. He doesn't even get a single kill. Some damage done, but a little bit lackluster. That's a thoroughfare. Smoke goes down, and now they can continue on with their control. Coming up from behind is going to be Yami. If these players try to save, he's going to be there to deny them, and this is all part of their key strategy overhead, is to try and deny any kind of saves here. Oh, he looks away! Misread the situation. He gets dropped. The bomb is actually rather slow to go down. Retake scenario, it's not impossible here. Oh, Fury? That was a bit of a mistake, but that could actually cost them massively here. That does deny Shinobi from having any kind of peek. He is holding his flash out for his teammates. Accuracy does get a trade-off. He does fall. Very low on the HP. Is going to be fire now. Shinobi's going to be peeking around the corner. He goes in for the trade. 1v1. E5 with very low HP here has to opt in to go in for the save as he's running out of time. But he might not even make that. He's going to have to try and make the cross here versus the MAC-10 who hits his leg on the knee. And well, Fire used to be a CT like his teammates, but then he took a bullet to the knee.
Oh, yeah. The worst part of that is that I was kind of thinking of the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm just totally disappointed.
I decided to try and swing it around and try and make the reference because I've avoided it so often.
Oh, well, you got there in the end. Well done, you. All right, Kintsugi, that did not go to plan. The attempt at the retake was completely denied. I will say I enjoyed how Eruption got it onto the site there. Like that creative little boost to get a little bit of extra sight line and be able to double tag the player that was over towards the back of the site. Really, really well done. And Kintsugi now back into a serious, dire situation. Very little to use into this one. The scout is available, but I don't know if accuracy is going to have much of an opportunity to even use it.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Eagle hit, landing on a couple of players. Oh, well. Fire and Wonderful God, last players left alive. Wonderful going to be sitting in towards Church at the moment, and he's definitely going to have to pray to try and get a win out of this round. Oh, he's been spotted. Missed his opportunity to get the shot. Goes back into the peak, but Butcher here, the Molotov's going to be burning him out of that position. Dobby's going to be holding this angle as he peeks round. He didn't stand a chance. Doesn't even land a single shot there. Fire, last one left alive. They are hunting him down. He's in underpass at the moment, otherwise known as well as we'll see if he's able to now put down the smokes and hold them off. There's a player coming out behind him. Oh god. Shinobi, easy kill.
A bit of a runaway lead here so far for Eruption. Kintsugi haven't really had an opportunity to get any sort of footing. I mean, they've had 4 kills, 1 kill a round on average. It's just been complete shutdown. Eruption have full control of the pacing, full control of the map. And, well, you start to see why this was usually Kintsugi's ban. It was a gamble for them not to ban it out here, but it looks like they're not going to come on top of that bet.
So if you're staying alive, no initial kills right off the bat. Accuracy in his team are going to be sitting towards Boiler. Yami going to be peeking around. Doesn't stand a chance. Never mind. Shinobi's going to be coming around the sidelines and just headshots both of them through the sideline. We just see E5 get a kill, but he's already lost control of the site as his teammates decided to double up in towards Boiler. And there was no one watching properly. And, well, they are just falling apart at the seams. This should be the 5th round on the board. Wonderful God are going to see if he can get any kind of kills. But, oh, he does actually manage to land it. That's rather nice. So they could try and save a couple of weapons here. They're not going to be able to push down Banana. Fury is going to be here waiting for them if they do decide to do any such thing, which would be detrimental. So I don't expect they will.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be chilling towards the back of the site there.
A little bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie, with how they've been playing here.
Ooh. It was a nice attempt at an adaptation. Pushing out a little bit more aggressively out towards apps. Nice! Take those. Oh, they're hunting. Oh, they want... Okay, he survived. Phew. If he'd been just a few steps more forward, he might not have been able to hold on to that AWP. But yeah, I respected the attempt, right? The double push in towards Boiler, but unfortunately, the T's Eruption, they have the kind of high ground advantage there, and unfortunately, it's just kind of a spray down. And as you said, easy access onto the A side at that point, despite the fact that there's a 3rd player holding at that top bracket position. They've already made their way all the way in, so not a big issue, all things considered.
Oh, Vector's going to be in a good position. Does get an initial kill. Peeks out, gets a headshot. Wonderful. Sorry for your ears, chap. Doesn't manage to get a kill, though. But that's going to be pretty much it. I'm not sure they're going to be able to do too much here. Payne's going to be pushing through the smoke by himself. Flash are going to be coming out. He might be able to deny the bomb plant. Not in time, but does get the kill. But Yami through the coffins there. Going to be putting an end to his life. Wonderful God now going to be tagged down heavily. That nade's going to take care of him. He's going to die. Molotov goes out, denies E5 from being able to push it on, but he does get the AWP. If you could save that, it'd be... Oh, I thought that wallbang was going to come through. Doesn't quite accuracy pushing on. This is still savable for them. They could still bring this through, which would be great. The Dobu's going to be playing patiently, not over peeking, keeping himself a little bit more patient. He's now been spotted out. Yami's going to be coming around the corner, to help him out, but not in time. Accuracy does get a kill, and now Yami's going to be peeking around the corner. He has been spotted. The Tech 9 coming through, hits the headshot. He doesn't need no AWP, as he is probably about to lose it. Thanks to the damage.
And this is the kind of round that I think is devastating for Kintsugi, because they come so close. They bring it down to the wire, but in the end, they're not able to get themselves onto site. They cannot breach the defenses that Eruption set up. They cannot get to that bomb, and they cannot defuse it. And that's been a consistent issue. Retakes, not happening. The problem, the even bigger problem is that they can't deny Eruption from getting onto site either. When they take a slightly more aggressive approach, they get shut down. When they take a more passive approach, they get forced into a retake. I don't know what to tell you. It feels like they're just getting schooled right now.
Dobby's just going to be jumping around the corner. Double AWP on their setup. Honestly, I think that was a mistake. Actually trying to prove me wrong here. Does get the first initial kill as they try to carry on their push. Second kill. Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit more happy with his decision, but he's going to get clotheslined here if he's not careful. He's got his teammate, the secondary AWP over towards that long position, who has to help take care of business here. It's going to be special though. Does get the kill on Dobu. That allows them a little bit more freedom. Fury going to be peeking out in towards that short position. Now they're going to be playing aggressive. It's going to be a 2-on-1 situation here. AWP is going to be sitting on site. He's going to have to cover two different vertical angles here. Flash comes out. He's blinded. He has been spotted. He goes in for the spring. He misses. Kind of expected here. And now he's going for the defuse, the retake scenario. E5 playing overly aggressive without his teammate here. Switches out to an M4. That was heard. Missing only one bullet here from this magazine. Flash comes out. Allow his teammate to go in for the peek. Doesn't go for it. It's just a little bit of a delay tactic. E5 just be playing super aggressive here. On one side, it doesn't matter. They're going to get shredded. They get one, but Yami is there. Turn to be able to get a kill. Pick up the AWP. And I mean, I'll give it to accuracy. He managed to get a couple of kills, but unfortunately, his teammates did not follow through.
Yeah, high risk, high reward on the double AWP play there. Unfortunately, it was all of the risk and none of the reward. And that sometimes happens. Sucks to see. Difficult for teams to, I think, come to terms with to an extent. And definitely difficult to recover from economically. Because now, as much as they've been able to keep hold of an AWP, and I say keep hold, they've had to rebuy into it, but they have it on the board. It feels like it's not going to do too much. Now we see that aggressive pistol rush down Banana. I mean, if they can get a couple of kills, yeah, it could be great, but this is a runaway train.
Ooh. Yami taking care of pain. Actually, with the AWP once again in here, they have an opportunity to make this boomstick work for him. Coolest though, has his own AWP. That's definitely a little bit of a scary situation to have in the map here. Wonderful gun in towards apartment. CZ, not a very used gun nowadays for a multitude of reasons. It's only got 24 bullets and it's very slow to reload. Has the counterpart side. It's going to be the 5.7. This is the reason why you want to use it. He's able to get a kill, but now Dobu's going to be playing aggressive. The flash comes out. He gets the jump shot on him, but the P250 from Coolest is able to make this work. The CZ now from a distance, and this is another reason why you don't use it. It has not got the control, the accuracy that you'd want. If you had a 5.7, that would have been slightly better. P250, even better. Deagle could have worked.
8-0. Normally at this point I would say something about confirming the lead, but let's face it. This is a very, very one-sided affair. I know that we've already kind of touched on the whole thing about Inferno and usual map ban and the high risk, high reward play of not banning it, but I mean, this just seems like a serious misstep from Kintsugi's part. I get the thought process behind it, but they have paid dearly for it. And even at this point,
Don't let him get you killed. Come on. If Fire just let himself get killed like that, that would be horrendously embarrassing. Wonderful God, going to be going way too aggressive, but he's going to be making it work for him. Gets one. He's going to have to back off. This is one of the key things you have to keep in mind when you're at B site. If you are alone and you die, which he was for a long time there, that would have been a heinous move. You see it a lot of times in low-level games. Oh, good peek out, but unfortunately not going to be good enough. Misses most of his shots and is going to get traded out. And now they know that there's another player here over towards the B site. They can play a little bit more defensively and have an understanding that they're not playing against an open site. Should allow them to do something here. Incinerator going out. That is good timing. But unfortunately, the flash comes through and actually is not fast enough to react. Dobu. The trade comes out. Flyers tagged down. Go for the peek. Gets the trade. Not even trade, rather just the headshot coming out on Shinobi. Absolutely fantastic. Yami in towards CT. Misses his shot. This is big. This could be their first round on the board. He hits the shot. Turns around. Gets it, Yami.
My.
You're not meant to get those. A 9th round on the board. Well deserved and shut down the potential from KINTSUGI.
Cracked out gamer reflexes. That is what I chalk that up to. Fantastic from Yummy. After missing that first shot, and you're like, oh man, it's all gonna fall apart. But he gets the 2 follow-ups. And not only that, but the second one is about a 45 to 90 degree flick. Just exceptional. Really, really well done there. And I mean, that's the thing, right? We've been talking a lot about how disappointing KINTSUGI has been, but you've got to give some of the props to these Eruption players. They are so good.
Yeah, they're hitting their shots. They're playing very, talking about hitting shots, wonderful God, lining out perfectly, getting the Huandig Shinobi, who was unfortunate enough to be in the line of fire there. Very well played. Can't wait to see chat's reaction on that last round. Yeah, I mean, CSGO, I mean, yeah, I mean, after that last round, I'd be so demoralized. I'd be like, yeah, I mean, this is yours. Have it, Yami, you absolute god. Wonderful god. He's going to be trying his best, but unfortunately not going to be good enough. He managed to get 1 kill and also tag Coolest down 61. And I think he was also the player to tag down Yami. I'm not quite sure, though.
Getting closer and closer to the end of this half. Only 5 rounds left. Eruption on double digits. KINTSUGI have yet to pick up a round on their CT side. And we talk about this as well, but not having any buffer into the next half, 10 rounds to try and come back from that is, I mean, even if KINTSUGI win the next 5 rounds in a row, coming back from that kind of a deficit, wow.
Wonderful god just got wallbanged through the little wall there. That is going to be painful. Well, Vetro was able to put down a little bit of utility, but he's now going to be at a massive disadvantage. They know which side of the smoke he's going to be on. Oh, Payne has an opportunity to get the kill, but misses the majority of those shots. He's now going to get pushed. He has no chance. Yami gets the kill. Oh, Vetro able to go for the trade versus Coolest. His teammate dead. Well, accuracy. And Dobu have an opportunity here. Well, sorry. Oh, he does get the knife.
No ways.
I thought he might go for it, but it happened. You finally have a knife on it. Dobu, last one left alive. His teammate, embarrassed. If this is a round that they lose, that would be kind of funny. If it's the only round they lose, that'd be even more funny. They have so much money in the bank, Sam. I don't think they really care about losing this round.
100%. And they're also at such a huge round advantage as well. I mean, look, if it was really close, then maybe they start to panic a little bit. But at a 10-round differential, yeah, there is no panic. There is no concern. They're fine. I will say this was a great recovery from KINTSUGI. Wonderful God getting taken down so early on. It looked like this was just going to be a repeat of every other round. But really good job of stabilizing. Eruption going really aggressive. KINTSUGI do a good job of slowing it down and stopping them from getting in onto the site. At last, we start to see those signs of life, but is it too little too late? 1 round on the board here, 4 rounds left in the half. Double AWP, didn't work out too well for them a couple rounds back, but maybe we see something different here. Maybe that last round win gives them the confidence they need to realize game's not over just yet.
Not quite yet, anyway. Double AWP setup is going to be interesting. Accuracy does make it work. Yami falls. Great slide. Fury going to be pushing up this banana position. Hit by that molly. Able to get a little bit of damage done. He's going to get played aggressive against him. Vetro makes it work. Does take a bit of damage. A lot of damage in the process. Payne's on the other side of the smoke. He's about to get shot up if he's not careful. Which, yeah, he's going to be exposed in a couple of seconds here. He does realize this. Backs off Coolest. Hasn't gone for the over-aggressive peak. And honestly, in that 1v1, Payne loses that pretty much 99% of the time. Shinobi. He hadn't even peeked up here either. Now Payne's just going to be holding this angle. He's got 1 kill so far this game. This is his chance to shine for his teammate. The flash comes out! He gets a double, but almost threw that away. It was very slow to switch targets. But what a fantastic turn of results. Very good gameplay now. Dobu playing aggressive into it. The self-flash. Has no effect on Dobu. He doesn't need his eyes to see. Gets a kill, and that might end up being his only kill this round. We'll have to wait and see. He's in a 1v4. situation. Oh, God! Does make it work. Gets the kill.
This is a great turnaround from KINTSUGI. I like to see the slightly more patient play here. I like to see, it feels like they've really kind of dug their heels in a bit, taken a moment, taken a breather. Still no tack timeouts. Oh no, wait, we have had. I think we have had. I'm so used to just talking through them that sometimes I don't even realize that they're happening. But finally, we're starting to see some all-important changes coming through here, especially a change in the setup and where these players are holding out. AWP also seeming to have a big effect here.
Oh, good nade's going to be coming out. Coolest going down very early on is going to potentially make the difference here. Although he's not been that effective in this on this map. Accuracy comes through, gets a first initial kill. Trade comes through. AWP dropped. Dobu, honestly, doing really well here for his team. Yami as well. Coolest, not really being here so often. Shinobi's been getting killed very early on, which is fine. As long as your teammates can deal with the pressure. Fury looks away. Now going to play back aggressive. He does get the shot, but it's going to be a headshot, and unfortunately with the Galil, that's not an insta-kill. Should he miss it? They both miss their shots. They're both going to go in for the repeat. Yami, he loses that duel. We don't quite see it, unfortunately. Dobu, he's now going to be left alone once again. We saw this the last, what, 2 rounds, I think. Insane. Gets the kill on Pain. Wow, okay. He's going to rush for this, and they're not going to be watching this in time. Flash are going to be going out. He jumps down. He's able to get on towards site. If he can get this plant down, it's going to be more money in the bank for his team, which they actually need. They don't have that much money. So he's just going to go in for the hard plant. Never mind. Wait for a couple of seconds. Go in for the play, and unfortunately he drops. You would have had a chance to plant there, but he was in a lose situation.
Yeah, I mean, he took so long, but at the same time, the moment you try and plant, obviously everyone's going to hear that. The players are going to start to rush in and coming from 2 different directions. I admire the attempt made there. The smoke's coming down to try and block off some of those sight lines, and then the fake to try and draw out some of those players. But he does eventually lose that 1v1 and gives KINTSUGI the boost they need up to 3 rounds. This is fantastic. It's been a really, really good resurgence. And bear in mind, our last map went 11-4 at the half, so there's still an opportunity for a change-up. Maybe we can see that comeback. Although, moving on to the T side, I'm not too sure if that's going to be... Oh my god.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Vector's going to get tagged down heavily, and Yami's going to go in for the knife, it seems. He's just going to go for the rush, but... He's on the bike. They're still going for it. They want revenge. They're playing aggressive. They are BMing. He doesn't get the knife kill. Pain stole it away now. Last player left alive. Oh no, he didn't want it. Yeah. That was what you called BM.
Yeah, a little bit.
And you know what? Deserved.
Yeah. I will say that is how you do a pistol rush. So I'm going to bring this up, but I was watching Heroic on Blast yesterday, and they had a couple of rounds, like full Tech 9 rounds, and they play so slowly. They play it like a rifle round. And they don't actually push in, and they just get decimated by EG. Okay, it was map 1, and map 1 wasn't a great one for them, but this is great. Eruption, pull out those pistols, run it down. No, not that. What was that?
Shinobi, like I said, gets killed very early on in most rounds, unfortunately this time by his own team. Pain is in the middle of everything right now. He's got a player on every single angle. He's going to get found, but he does manage to find one. There's a player behind him. The coolest, he doesn't opt in to go in for the aggression there until a little bit later on. Now, those shots do give away that player's position. And Molotov as well going to be burning him alive. Gets to play aggressive hit. Unfortunate for him. Yami dropping through the air. Gets the shot. That's needed. Now, and Wonderful God, last players left alive, have to try and clutch this out. It's going to be proven rather difficult for them. They're going to be pushing on through the smoke, and well, as expected, unable to really achieve anything. Wonderful God, this is the last round. He's going to try and pull this out of the bag. A 1v3. The pressure is counting Dobu in towards pit. He's been a key player here for his teammates. He has been spotted. He gets the first kill. Going in for the second one. Managed to pick it up. This could be the clutch. It can't be, though, because Coolest, he wakes up, gets the kill. We're going to hop into a quick break. We'll be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere.
All right, everyone, it's last chance saloon here for Team Kintsugi. It's a 12-3 in favor of Eruption on their own map pick. Kintsugi's usual perma-ban that they allowed to slip through so that they could ban out Ancient. And, well, that does not seem to be working out for the Kintsugi crew here. They have a massive uphill battle ahead of them here on their T side.
Oh, man. I can't believe there was a knife kill there. And, well, Eruption tried to get their own back, but it was denied by Tech9.
I can't believe Eruption managed to pull through that last round of the half after all that nade damage. That was nasty.
Oh, yeah. And Shinobi got team killed. Oh, absolute slaughter. Well, Fire and Accuracy may try and do something with this, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. Oh, no, not the knife,
no.
please. No.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my God. There you go. They got the revenge. I think Accuracy was the one that got the knife kill.
It was,
so
yeah.
They still got to find him.
Revenge by proxy. Oh, that's unfortunate. And the pistol round was so much more important as well for Kintsugi. I mean, look, the chances of them mounting a comeback here are slim to none. But the pistol round really would have been what they needed to get that going. And I know on Overpass was 11-4, they still didn't win the pistol round, but I feel like 12-3 is just that much worse than 11-4. Oh!
They've even gone AWP into their second round.
Oh.
They just don't care. They've even got a Bison, which is a very rare buy to see in this.
Oh,
they're done with this. They want to be done with this matchup. They're just not showing any kind of respect. And honestly, as I said earlier, I don't think they have to really worry about it because they just want this round over and they don't want to give away any real strats. You could see it as BMing, but honestly, why would you want to use any of your real strats on this level of gameplay?
Especially, I think, like, if we saw the same Kintsugi show up that we saw at the Brazil-Asia Open qualifiers, then maybe we see a lot more respect out of Eruption. But Kintsugi have been playing all over the place here today. It has not been the same team, the same caliber at all. And honestly, why would you respect that? So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're like we see right here, playing quite disrespectfully on the bonus round. This is kind of expected as well when you go up against full barrage of AK facility. You should be able to have the advantage. But they are quickly losing that as well. Yami with the AWP. Just bought on the second round, keep in mind. As he got the knife kill on E-Fire. Okay, the last one left alive. And, well, he has got the bomb control. Fury's going to be pushing up behind him, looking to clear out these angles. And if you can get the kill on him, there might be a chance net. Oh, they've got the information here. Yami going to be waiting for him to peek around the corner. Molotov's going to go out. It's just going to force him into a corner. Well, no one forces Baby into the corner, but they do force Vecchio into the corner. Unfortunately for him, his head is found. He is lost. That's the 15th round on the board. 15-3. Worse
Match
performance
point.
than the Overpause. Yeah, at that point.
Yeah. I mean, again,
Serious point.
I hate harping on something so often, but this is their worst map. So their worst performance makes sense that it comes through on their worst map. Match point here, Kintsugi have very little to work with. They haven't had an opportunity to make any sort of ingress onto any of these sites. Eruption have played very, very aggressive. Kintsugi can't even take the space. They can't even take space in mid. Never mind get to site. Because Eruption push out so far. And even if Eruption lose players, I mean, you can see, right? Their economy is nothing really to smile at, but they've come through all of these rounds. They've won all of these rounds. They know they're on match point. They still have the AWP in their hands. There is no concern whatsoever here. Kintsugi, we had high hopes given how close their last series was, but this is a Kintsugi we weren't expecting. And unfortunately, this looks like this is it for them in this series.
Yeah, when the P90s come out, that's definitely a sign of disrespect, as it gives the least amount of money per kill for you. SMG almost team kill going to be coming out. It's going to be Shinobi finally getting a little bit of revenge, not dying early on in the round. Pain and the E-Fire, last one's left alive. Going to be seeing if they can do anything here. Oh, gonna get shut down. Fire. He's got 19 HP in the 1v4 last round here on this series. Eruption just proving how dominant they are. No scope comes out of the woodwork and Yami shuts them down.